Good to see you, Swade.
Hey.
How you doing, Marty?
I'm doing okay, I guess.
Well, it's good to see you out of the house.
It's good to be in your house. Thanks for that sermon. I feel better. Made me feel like I can have some patience with myself and some faith in how things will work out.
Everything is going to work out, Marty. Okay? I'll go find Dorian.
Thanks, Jason. Bye.
I'll talk to you later. How's Junior?
Well, you said that all creation's proof of faith, right?
Something like that, yes.
Well, Junior's keeping the faith.
Way to go, champ.
Well, Father. What's that look? Why are you two grinning? You're all good. Okay, I know that you're hiding something from me, all right? I mean it. I want you to tell me what it is.
How do you like going to church? About as much as I like going to show. Temple, remember? How about you?
I'm easy. One house of worship is as good as another for me.
I did like what he said about faith being blind. Justice seems to be blind sometimes, too. And we could certainly all use long patience.
Tina.
Excuse me. Kane, this is not the time or the place to talk about this. Anything. I'm not with everything my family's going
Tina, this is the
through.
only place I could get to you, okay? I just can't stand the way we left things. I need to make sure that you believe me about Angela, honey. I'm gonna get that divorce, and you and I are gonna get married as soon as I do.
Kane, I cannot even think about this right now, and I sure can't talk about it, okay?
Well, when can you?
I don't know. Look, I'm here for Kevin, all right? And that's the only thing that matters. Can't you understand that? Hey, guys, how you doing?
Can we call Daddy? I want to talk to Daddy, too.
Well, then, sure. Let's go home and call Daddy. Bye, Kev.
So what is the latest word on Clint? Will he be all right?
Yes, he's going to be fine. Court flew out there to be with him, and Court called this morning. Clint has a lot of broken bones, but he is going to be okay.
Dear.
Yeah. I'm sure you realize this means that I'm going to have to spend all my time with Kevin and the family.
Of course.
I've missed you so.
I love you so. Is there anything I can do to help?
Give me some of your strength.
It's all yours. I'm so sorry. You've had one terrible thing after another to deal with. And now Clint. And I know how Kevin was counting on his support.
Well, he was, but Kevin is my #1 priority now.
Sure. I understand that.
Vicki, I'm so glad I ran into you here. I heard about Clint's accident. I hope he's going to be all right.
Thank you, Dorian. Yes, his prognosis is actually pretty good.
Oh, wonderful. Glad to hear it. Hello, Sloan.
You're looking well, Dorian.
Thank you. So, Vicki, I just want you to know that I am going to see to it that the intruder does not sensationalize the rape case and that it doesn't exploit Kevin or any of the Buchanans on its front page. I make you that promise.
Thank you.
All right, but I can't help saying that you really should have listened to me when I tried to warn you. I mean, I told you that if Kevin got involved with that Marty Saybrook, you'd better watch out. Now, at least you'll have to admit that I was right.
Dorian, please. This whole situation is very complicated and very, very difficult for everyone involved. It is confusing enough without you stoking the fires, please.
All right, I'm sorry. I just can't help it. I cannot be as generous about Marty Saybrook as Vicki is.
Well, that's something we agree on, Dorian. Marty Saybrook is not to be trusted. She played havoc with my son's life last summer. Now she's doing the same to her son. I must say it's very gracious of you not to use the intruder's tabloid tactics on the Buchanans.
Yes, and not just that. I am going to honor the press blackout on the case. I mean, I'm not going to reveal Marty's identity.
You said you had something you wanted to tell me?
Yes, I remembered something last night, and as I said, I think it's pretty important to my case. When I went back up to my room to see Marty, I told her that I was up there to get my keys out of my jacket.
Did she hear you? Was she awake?
Well, I don't know. It's hard to say. She was still kind of out of it. She didn't say anything back to me. I know she heard me, and my jacket was laying right down next to her. I had to lean over her to get my keys out, so...
Well, this actually could be a help, if only to show how disoriented she was. Even if I can't use it in discovery, I can certainly use it to try and shake her up on the stand.
Actually, Nora, I was thinking maybe we could...
Kevin, don't. What?
Well, if I could get her to remember, you know, if I could just talk to her and tell her what happened that night, maybe it would spark her memory to clear up, you know, that I didn't do anything. I didn't rape her. I was up there to get my keys. Nora, please, I don't have to go to court.
Nora? Kevin, I don't want you going anywhere near Marty. At this point in the case, I don't want you saying one word to her. Kevin, don't.
There's a restraining order. He says you stay away from her. The way I see it, you take another step and I'll be on you in a heartbeat.
Marty, just hear me out, all right? I'm not gonna step any closer, all right? Just listen to what I had to say to you.
Wait.
I just want to talk to you, all right?
Beat it, Buchanan.
Wait. I want to hear what he has to say.
I never touched you that night, Marty. I didn't do this to you. You gotta try and remember that.
She remembers it all too well.
Marty, I brought you up to my room because you weren't feeling that well. You remember that? Huh? You sat down on my bed. We talked for a little while. And then you fell asleep. Please, Marty, you gotta remember this, all right? Listen. I came back an hour later, and I told you I had to get my keys out of my jacket. You remember that? Marty, this has got to be ringing a bell. My keys in my jacket, Marty. Please. And then I went back downstairs, and I told you to go back to sleep.
All right, Kevin,
No, she'll remember. I just got to say something that'll trigger it to her. Marty, please. It's the God's own truth. I know you were messed up, Marty. I know you were. And the lupus might have something to do with it. I don't know. But please. Don't you know you could have confused something somewhere? Look at me, Marty. Don't you know me? Don't you know I could never do something like this to you? To anyone, Marty. Please. Andrew says the truth is in your heart. Can you honestly tell me that you believe in your heart that I raped you? Say something, Marty. Tell them. Will you tell them I didn't do anything?
Yes, you did. You raped me, you and all the others.
That's not true.
Keep away from me! Keep away!
He tried to reason with that gut of trash. It wasn't his fault.
Your family's in the library.
I need a break, Rachel. And I'm on trial for something I did not do. My father is in the hospital. This pressure is killing me. What I need is to just be alone with you. Please, just me and you.
You know, I was thinking the same thing in church.
In church? Talk about impure thoughts.
Now, my mother's going to be busy all day, so we could have the suite to ourselves. And if we're lucky, it'll take Bo all night to make up to her for not taking her side today.